Hi guys, how you doing? I hope everybody's fantastic. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're looking for a long-winded get ready with me, this is the one for you. I'll give a few tips along the way and hopefully give you a laugh or two. So if you're interested and you want to see how I achieve this look, by all means stay tuned and we'll get to it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Okay, don't adjust your screen. What you're seeing is actually the reality of reality. Sorry if I'm scaring you to death. This isn't a horror flick. I'm going to do this get ready with me and show you how to achieve that plum eye look that I've been doing. It's a very, very subtle, neutral, natural looking plum eye look. So I've had requests for this video, so we're going to do this little get ready with me. So bear with me, guys, because you're getting in full spectrum. Names have been changed to protect the innocent, right? Okay, so let's get started. First, we'll remove these spectacles and I'll show you what I'm going to be using on my skin. Now, this is a very natural look. I am not going to be using full heavy foundation or anything like that. I've pre-conditioned my face with my, remember guys, I told you I was going completely holistic, which I have, and I have been doing for quite a long time. This is pure cocoa butter, 100% virgin, so that's what's on my face prior to all of the goodness that we're going to attack my face with. So next I'm going to be going in with the, can't see it, it's a NYX base. The joys of getting older. Now you know, guys, why I'm doing my aging series, because oh, Lord, this is the Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer by NYX, and this is in the shade Fair Clear. Okay, so we're going to start with that. This is going to be a long one, guys, because this really needs help. Okay, so I'm going to be using a brush to apply that. I like to use a concealer type pounded in your face brush, so that's what we're going to be getting into the pot with. And I'm going to be smashing that right underneath my, and I've got a mirror down here that I'm going to be cheating with, so I'm going to smash that right there. Just smash it underneath the eyeballs there for them lovely dark circles, because you know, as we age, these get worse. I've always had dark circles though, honestly. I mean, I've had them since I was very, very young. I mean, I remember as a teenager like, Mom, why do I got these? I've always had trouble sleeping too, so I don't know, that might be part of it, but that's not all of it. Okay, so I've got that on there, and now I'm just going to lightly smash that in with my finger. Don't you like these descriptive terms I'm using? So lightly smash that in, right? Okay, now here's where I'm going to change it up a little bit. My winter skin right now is so dry, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that is having this a problem. So, you know, like I said, I've preconditioned my face. I want to tone it a little bit, so I'm going to be using my 100% pure rose water. Just mist my face a little bit here. And that just smells so heavenly too, by the way. So I'm going to let that just kind of breathe a little bit on my face. Then I'm going to go in with this Dermal Blend. This is a very, very heavy cream foundation. I'm not going to be using it as a foundation. And this is in the Pale Ivory, okay? And so I'm just going to be putting a little bit on my finger. You see what this looks like? This is a very neutral, in my opinion. You know, this has got yellow and pink undertones in it. It's really, really neutral. So I'm just going to pound that in right there. And I'm just picking up some on my finger, and you can see that's brightening up that area right there. Smash some on my lid here. Smash, smash, smash. Into that ugly corner. A real dark corner right there. So yeah, just smashing that in. That's it. That's going to be my foundation for the day, guys. Seriously. Seriously. Yep. Okay, so now that I've got that all over there, I'm going to get my little blending sponge here. And this is not a beauty blender, guys. This is, you know, second aftermarket, whatever. It's kind of it's a pretty firm little sponge. And, you know, I've used sponges forever, so. And I'm sure that you guys do too. So now we just are helping blend that out a little bit, smash it in a little bit more so it blends into my skin tone. And I don't care if my face is showing some age spots and stuff like that. This is not, I'm not going to a glam fest here, guys. Just not. Okay, now I want to highlight my cheeks a little bit, so I'm going to use this Hard Candy All the Way Glow, and I'm just going to basically apply some of this. I'm just going to put a little tiny dab, little dab will do ya, and I'm going to be putting that right along my cheekbones, just patting that in, right along the tops of my cheekbones, just for a little. And what I got left on my fingers, see, it just adds a little bit of a glow, but not like over the top, right? Because I don't want to look greasy. Greasy. Go grease lightning, na, 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 na. Grease lightning, go grease lightning. I don't want this face to look like an oil slick. Okay, so now we've got that on there, and don't I look luscious? Okay. Now we're gonna go in with the NYX eye pencil in Milk. Everybody has one of these, right? We're gonna just go right underneath the very invisible brow. We're gonna just put that in there and right underneath there, because I want to lighten this area up a little bit. Don't I look clownish now? Yeah. So we're gonna mash that in there. Just do some mashing with your finger there. Just, you know, warm it up a little bit with your finger and mash it in there. There we go. Oh, that's just professionally lovely, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. So gorge, right? As in, that's why I'm fat. I gorge too much. Okay, now, what do I want to do? Yeah, I think I need to, I'll get a little bit of under eye setting powder here going on, because I don't want this look to crease, so I'm going to get out my e.l.f. Woohoo! Under eye setting powder with a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to try to set that under eye a little bit, and I just want to make sure I don't got any creasing, so I'm just going to lightly push with my sponge, and then smash my brush into that, and I come out here, I get the outer edge a little bit, and I come here underneath, and I just, woo, just a little bit, guys, just a little bit, because, oh, those crepey, wrinkly lines under there, you know. You young gals, if there's any young gals watching this, oh, you just wait till everything starts to sag and droop and crinkle and wrinkle, and you start to look like a damn Shar-Pei. It's awesome. Awesome. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah, that'll work. That's good right there, right? Perfection. That's right. Ready for the red carpet. Okay. All right. What do I want to do next? I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could put my brow on. Yeah, I could do that. I could put my brow on. Get your brow on. Get your brow on. So, what am I going to do? What color do I want to use for my brow? I do not want my brow standing out heavy. So, all right, out of this Tartelette. This isn't Tartelette. This is Tarte, but it's not the Tartelette palette. Okay, this is the Noir palette. Sorry about the blinding reflection. And there's all the goodness that's inside of that thing, right? So, there's a shade in here that's kind of like a gray ash, I don't know. I'm going to use that for my brow color. So, to help me define my brows, I'm going to be using an angled brush, which is actually a brow brush. But first, let's get our spoolie out and tame these wild beasties. Okay, so, yes. This is what we do on a Sunday night, right? Yeah. Okay, tamed. All right, now let's get in here. And I'm going to load up both sides of this little deal. And I use the brush to actually help me apply this. And you'll see what I mean here in a second. So here's what I'm going to do. Right there. And yeah, see that? Ta-da, there we have the corner. Ta-da. Another corner. Is this on the magnifying side or what here? Whoa, there we go. No, I had it on regular side. That really helps. I love to be magnified. Nothing like seeing your glorious wrinkles and age spots illuminated to a large size so that you can really see how hideous you are underneath all this, you know, stuff. Oh, Lord help us. So, loading up the brush again. And I'm coming in here and boom, and I'm just using the angle of the brush to help me apply this and define my brow. Guys, this is just eyeshadow. You know, you don't have to buy like expensive brow stuff. You know, you can do this with your eyeshadows. You know, don't get me wrong. I have some brow defining stuff, but I find that really this does the job quite nicely. I can totally customize the color so that I'm not looking like boom brow. Yeah. And you're hearing a very unhappy camper in the background. Cisco is not happy that he's not being with me right now. But, you know, I can't do this. And he's full of energy. He's just full of energy. And I can't do that and this at the same time. I cannot multitask that well, seriously. It's a miracle I can do this. Really, trust me. So, okay. Right? I know you're looking for some really intelligent conversation here, and I'm just not that intelligent. Right? Oh, honesty delivered in humility, right? So I screwed up right there, and so I'm just going to remove that. That's the other nice thing about, you know, using this type of a delivery system. You can just wipe it away, no big deal. Oh, you messed up? Okay, no problem. And okay. All right, now I want to define the outer edge a little bit. So I'm going to move to a lot smaller little angled beauty here, and I'm going to go in a little bit darker. I'm going to take that dark shade right there and hit the last part of the brow there. There's a little bit of fallout with this palette, guys. I don't know if I'm the only one experiencing that or what, but this Tarte palette is very nice. I really love the colors in it. I'm going to be using several of them in this palette. But I have noticed that, you know, it does have quite a little bit of fallout. That kind of surprised me because I had really high expectations for Tarte shadows, you know. But anyways, whatever. It is what it is. So I just want to get a little bit more definition there. Oh, there we go. There's that. Brows on. Ooh, that's so cool. Right? I know you guys are like totally amazed. I know I am too. I'm so impressed with myself. Oh, yeah. So you just clean up any excess mess with a Q-tip. At least that's what I do. I just clean up anything that where I felt like I messed up. Just clean it up with that. So brows are on. I might just give them a little tiny comb here. Just right on the inside, just to soften up that inner. And I am just barely touching this brush against that, you know. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose because my allergies are always, you know. All right, allergy problem not solved, but whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this really light shade on the brow bone area, and I'm going to be using a, where are you? I set you out, there you go. A large flat smudger. This is my Sedona Lace one. I need to wash my brushes, seriously. This one in this Tarte palette, in this Noir palette from Tarte, it actually has a bit of a pink undertone to it, which is quite nice. I really like it. So, and I'm just going to pull that down in there. All right, now I need a crease color. So, in my opinion, these shades are too dark for my crease. I like to go, especially this time of year, I like to go a little bit lighter in the crease area. So I'm going to be dipping into the Makeup Revolution Ultra eyeshadows. These are all matte shades. And I'm going to be getting into this shade right here. It's kind of a peachy, pinky hint of mauve kind of thing, like a dusty rose shade. I'm going to be picking that color up with a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to pat that in out here on the outer edge and then start to bring it in because I'm building my faux crease. So on the outer edge and then pat that in. And then we'll give it a little floofy floof. Floofy, floofy, floof, floofy, floofity, floof. Yeah, give it a little blendy blend. Can you hear him? I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear him. He's not happy. He's letting me know. He is letting me know he's not happy. Sorry about all the banging. Yeah, just knocked over a bunch of stuff. Because that's how I roll. Yeah. All right. Now, we're going to go in and darken the crease up a little bit more. And I'm going to be using, we're going to actually kind of go down here. We're going to, you know, go down a scale, go down a scale. But I probably should put something on my lid, and I don't really want to go with a matte shade. So what am I going to do? Ooh, dilemmas. What shade do I want on my lids? I know. Yeah. This Hard Candy, guys, you guys have seen me talk about this little candlelit palette before. The more gray-based one in here, not the ivory-based, but the gray pinky-based. I'm going to put that on my lid. That's what I'm going to do because that is how I roll. I'm going to just be loading up. I'm just going to use that same smudger brush because really the colors are so close, so similar. This one has a little bit more gray undertone, but that's okay. And a hint of shimmer. This is actually a highlighting palette, guys. Oh yeah, I don't follow any rules when it comes to makeup. I use what I want, where I want. I don't care what it's called. I don't care if it's called a highlighter. I don't care if it's called an eyeshadow. I use eyeshadows for highlighter. I use highlighter for eyeshadows. You do you, boo. That's what I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. And, you know, this is going to be a long video, so, you know, any parts here that you don't want to see, just, like, skip through it or don't even watch it. I mean, there's no, like, serious commitments here. It's just whatever floats your boat, okay? So I put that all over my lid. All right. Yeah, baby, because we're going for a very, very subtle look here. We're not going to do anything bold. I really do love bold looks, though, guys. You know I do. But we're not going to do that tonight. We're going to go very subtle. Okay, so now I want to add a little bit more dimension in the crease. So what I'm going to be doing is grabbing my Sedona Lace angled brush, and this is a kind of fluffy one, and I'm going to be picking up, I'm going to be going into the Makeup Revolution bag of tricks here. Sorry about the blinding reflection because I've got mirrors, mirrors, mirrors everywhere. I think what I'm going to do is go for this kind of, I don't know, it's got gray undertones to it, so I'm going to go for that one. And I'm loading up the edge of the brush, not the sides, the edge of the brush. And I'm just going to come in here and right there. See how I did that? Yeah, that's what you need to do. Just like that. Go plunk. Use that same little, you know, noise. Just use that plunk noise, okay? Okay. And start to pat it in a little bit, moving up the crease line here, and then, yeah, there we go. Yes, I'm pulling some of that down onto the lid. Yes, I am. Okay, that's all I'm going to do right there. That's all I'm going to do right there. Right there. That's all I'm going to do right there. Okay, now I want to use a shade that's in between that between those two shades that I just used to blend it all together. So believe it or not, this blusher in this Noir palette does that perfectly. So I'm going to be picking up a medium-sized fluffy brush. This is one of my Jessup brushes. This is a good brush line, guys. If you haven't checked out Jessup brushes, they're pretty decent for the money, kind of good bang for the buck. So I'm patting that in the outer edge here, and I'm going to work the two together and just give a little swirly swirl. Swirly swirl. And I'm not getting like heavy-handed with the brush, guys. I'm just like ever so gently, like I'm not tugging at my skin in there, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not tugging at that skin in there at all because it's all old and crepey and we don't want to do that. Okay, so now I can start to do a little bit more blendy, blendy. Blendy, 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 blend. And this brush has just the right amount of, it's not like, this brush is not super, super soft so that the bristles just like mosh and move everywhere. This is a synthetic bristled brush. It's not a natural. I prefer natural, but the thing about some natural brushes is that the shadow will not want to move around as much. This is just the right amount of stiffness that you can actually take and move those shadows around so that you can get much better blending. You see that? Just blended that whole line away. So, you know, the key to successful makeuping, seriously guys, is having the right tools. If you have the wrong tools, if you're watching this and you have the wrong tools, the wrong brushes, I don't care how good a makeup you got, without good tools, you are just not going to create really successful eye looks, in my opinion. Just my opinion. I have some really nice brushes and I have some really low dollar. I mean, I've got e.l.f. brushes that I wouldn't trade, seriously. So I'm getting into the hard candy stuff here, and I actually like to use this because it's not real. This isn't a real shimmery. This is a real subtle highlighter, and I like to use this right out here because even though, yes, I have some crow's feet there, particularly this shade, for some reason, it just really tends to open up my eyes and not make me look so tired, maybe not so danged old. And the other nice thing about this is it has just enough glow that your skin looks healthy. Just saying. Okay, so there's that. All right. And I don't know if I want to do anything else in the deep, deep crease. Maybe I will. Let's see. Let me look into this Noir palette again for the shades and see if I want to deepen up my crease a little bit. I don't know. see anything there that's grabbing me. I mean, you know, and I don't think I really want to go real dark out there. I'm not feeling the real plummy plum today, so let's see what I got in here. I just want to stick with these two palettes, seriously. So, if possible, I don't know, I might have to get into my Coastal Scents Revealed 2, which I think I'm going to bust into. Hold tight while I drag that out. All right, so I've drug out my Coastal Scents palette. Yeah, I need this shade right here. I do, yes. That shade right there is going to go into this outer area. So I'm going to be using a pencil brush for that. Yes, a e.l.f. pencil brush. These are great, guys. If you haven't invested in some of these brushes, you really should look into it. They really are a good value. So I'm just going to be popping that into the outer V area here and working it in little circle motions. And a little bit of back and forth. Yeah, good enough. Good enough, good enough, good enough. All right, so I used 3 palettes there. OMG. Because I can't do anything simple. No, not me. What's that? So if you guys don't have these palettes, I'm sorry. So I'm just doing a little bit of, oh my God. You guys come and kick my butt, seriously. Okay. Just taking out any harsh lines there. Good, yeah, that's good. That's good. Right there. That's it. Enough. Stop. All right. What blush color do I want to use? Let's use the one in the palette while I blind you with the mirror as it reflects off the mirror behind me. Okay, we're going to go for that. Right? Right. Blush brush, blush brush, blush brush, blush brush, blush, blush brush. I need to wash my brushes. This is just an El Cheapo brush off of eBay, and this really does a nice job. This is a synthetic brush, and it has this little ombre color in it, but it's not a densely packed brush. This is a very loosely packed brush, and it is super soft. So sometimes cheap brushes really can do a nice jobby job. Okay, so just buffing that in, and I don't put anymore. I don't put blush on the apples of my cheeks because all this crap is falling, and I just think it draws attention to it. So I just kind of do the outer area out back here and just draw it in a little bit. And I always add a little bit to my forehead. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I just like a little pop of, I don't know, so I look a little healthier. I don't know, not so pale, just a little bit flushed or whatever. I like to add that, or maybe like skin touched or something. I like to add that to these areas. I don't know why. And I don't know if it's a makeup rule or whatever. It's just me. It's just me, moi. Okay, so there we go. Very subtle. The place where I'm going to get dramatic is with the mascara. Yes, indeedy. Maybe my lip might get dramatic with your lippy lip. So, I think I will add a little bit more of this to my eyelid. Just to, because we kind of blended some of that away, so when we were doing our other colors. So just going to refresh it a little bit. There we go. Yeah, all good, all good. Mm-hmm. You say, why did you do that? To highlight that area. Lighter colors highlight, guys. And there are no rules. Do what grabs you. Well, that is my line of thinking. Okay, so, you know, I need to pop some color on the underneath of my eyelid. So I'm going to use a short smudger here. And I'm going to use, believe it or not, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to use this blusher shade on that underneath area. Just right here. To help pull that kind of together. I hear somebody's dog outside whining. I don't know if you guys are picking that up. That is not Cisco. Cisco is, I can tell he's fallen asleep now. He's sleeping. Somebody's dog outside is whining. Okay, so did that. Now, for my waterline, here's again where you guys are gonna think, OMG, she's so crazy. Oh my God, why'd she do that? Ew. Okay, let's see. What am I gonna do here? What shade do I want to use? I'm hunting. Let me put you on pause while I hunt for the right shade. Found it. Yeah, baby. Kaboom. What is this? This is, yeah, I can't read it. So let me get my spectacles so I can read it. This is a lip liner. So it's waterproof, right? And this is a Lauren Hutton, guys. This is actually really nice lip liner. And this is in the shade 02, whatever that means. But you can see it matches these colors. So yeah, what I'm gonna do here is something unheard of in the industry. All right, so of course, clean the tip before you do this, guys. If you decide to try this, please clean your tips. So I'm cleaning it off on a alcohol swabbed wipe there. And I'm also gonna sharpen this. And wait till you see what I'm gonna do with this. You're gonna be like, damn, she be crazy. Waterline there. Now, where to put the lid? Now you're thinking to yourself, that don't look so bad. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, now I am going to put a shadow over the top of that just to seal it in there real good and make sure it's not going to smudge around. Usually it doesn't, but I'm just going to go ahead and seal it. And so I'm getting a flat, and this is for doing eyeliner, guys, but this is a Jessup brush. This is a really nice brush. It's a synthetic brush, but it's really a nice brush. So I'm going to be picking that shade up that I used in the crease. Just picking up and putting it on both sides of this flat. And I'm going to be popping that right on top of the stuff that I used to do my waterline. There we go. And now that's set. Yes, indeedy. Let's see, it's going to achieve the look that I want, which is a more subdued eye look. I don't want a real stark eye look today, but I am going to do a very stark, bold eyeliner. So we're going to get into that real quick, but first I want to add some blusher to my cheeks. So I'm going to go ahead and use that Tarte blusher. Oh, I did do that. I've lost track of where I'm at. Yeah, I could use a little more though. It's pretty subtle, subtle. There we go, that's a little better. Yeah, there we go. Much better. All right. Yeah, now I'm starting to look like I got some color going on. Got some color. Okay. Put these away. And now we'll get into what I'm going to do with my brow, my eyeliner. I'm going to do a very bold eyeliner, and I think rather than bore you with that, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and apply it, and then you can see the after effects. So hold tight. Boom, I'm back, and eyeliner and mascara, right? So I'll share with you what I used, and what I used was the Rimmel. This is for my tight line. I used the Rimmel kohl pencil in, what color is this? Black. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know. Where does it say black? Right there. Then I use the Milani Blackest Black felt tip. You guys have seen me use this before to achieve the little cat wing I got going on the outside there. And then to finish that off, I use the Milani liquid eyeliner in the 24-hour wear, and I guess they're calling this 50 Everlast, whatever. So that's what I used, and then my mascara is the waterproof mascara by Mary Kay in, come on camera, focus, which is just a black, and I have lined my lips. I have a wild straight, where are you, freaking hair. Okay, and then to line my lips, I used from Sally's Beauty the Palindo. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to. It's a herbal lip liner, and it's waterproof, and it is in the shade Red Rose. Okay, So I've lined my lips, and now I'm going to fill them in front of you with the Be a Bombshell. And this is just a red. And this stuff is very, very, very staining. I got to tell you, this lip color is really staining, and it is probably what I would call a true red, because it's really red. And, you know, this is kind of a pretty red. It's not a blue, it's a pretty red. It's a red, you know, it's more, it goes nicely with this. So we're going to fill that in. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have this Be a Bombshell stuff. You know, I've had this for a while, and this stuff stains. This is, I guess, this color is called Hot Damn. Okay, this stuff is really staining. So, and it doesn't budge. I don't know, it just shut itself off. Said maximum recording time. Whatever, phone. This stuff is like kind of waxy, so it doesn't really like move around. It kind of feels like a matte lipstick to me. So there you have it. Now I'll just do my hair. Yeah, and I'll look better. So I've let the old hair down here, and I'm gonna heat up my curling iron. It's actually not a curling iron. It's a whatever thing. I did a review on this when I first got this, which was been like, I don't know, a while ago. And that was on my other channel, which is, I took down inadvertently. And then decided, I could have put it back up, but I was like, nah. And then I started this channel, so yeah, whatever. It is what it is. So I am heating this. It's actually called the Carol, I don't know. It's the infuser. You guys have seen the, you know, they have a infomercial for these things. These are not cheap. This is not supposed to damage your hair. It doesn't have like, you know, it won't burn your hair like a lot of curling irons will. It actually adds ions. It takes ions or something from supposedly the surroundings. I don't know. I just know it does a good job on my hair. It makes it shiny and healthy looking. I get decent curls out of it. Nothing like crazy. If I want really voluminous curls, I have to use a curling iron, because this just puts like subtle whatever in there. This doesn't really do anything real crazy. So, all right. And I just did a blowout on my hair yesterday, the day before. Yesterday, I think it was. So I just take sections like this, and you know, it depends on what I'm in the mood for. You can see, look how dark it is underneath there. It's just like the top is gray. It's crazy. Anyway, so yeah. So I just kind of pull it through, and if I pull it through real slow like this, it actually adds even more sheen to my hair, believe it or not. And then I'll just kind of curl the end here. Which is out of camera view. Oh well. Do it in layers here. And when I did a product review on this, I gotta say that I really do like this thing, because when I first wash my hair, it is like really fuzzy. I have kinky, weird hair. It is not this smooth on its own, guys. When I let it dry, it has this, it takes on a life of its own, seriously. It just is like unruly. And so this thing really, rather than using, you know, like a straightener, like a flat iron to, you know, those things that straighten your hair, that really dry your hair out and damage your hair, this thing is so, doggone it, so gentle on your hair. Sorry about all the banging and stuff, because I'm clanging stuff around. This thing is so gentle on your hair that it really, I mean, I pretty much stick to this and nothing but this anymore, because it just doesn't cause any damage. It's not causing me to have any split ends or anything like that. So, so there's that, and then equal it out on both sides here. You know, I don't get like real carried away with, I would love to be able to braid my hair. Like, I'm so envious of women that can braid their own hair. I can do like those little tiny braids, but like, you know, I would love to be able to French braid my hair. I think that's so pretty, but I can't do it. I mean, every time I try it, it's just an epic fail, so I don't even try anymore. Seriously. So I get those done, and then I come up to the front section here, and I just kind of do this, start at, you know, right under here, and just kind of pull it forward to frame the face, pull it down, and then give it a tiny bit of a curl under. And I'll come back and do it again. Same thing with the other side. Look, I'm pulling my skin away. Ah! Face Off. Like the movie. She ripped their face off. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, MG. You know I am bored, right? See, the only thing I don't care for is this little goofy wave I get going on right there. And I don't understand where that comes from or why, but... So, see how shiny? You know? Now, granted, I'm not using, like, crazy products in my hair, really, guys. This is just, some Moroccan, argan oil that's in my hair. And, the Dollar Tree Barbie detangle spray. That's it. That's it, you know? If you want to get carried away on expensive hair care products, that's up to you, but I don't think it's necessary. I think if you just use, I think you can use stuff that you don't have to, doesn't have to be high dollar stuff. Now, if you have high dollar stuff, if you can afford it, that's great. More power to you. This old broad, she can't. I just buy whatever's on sale, you know, like that argan oil, I picked that up that was on sale, that was marked down or something. This thing here, this was a gift. This was a gift. I couldn't afford to buy this thing on my own. These things here are expensive. But that was given to me as a gift. There, see, I straightened that out. Woohoo! Look at that. Look at all those grays, y'all. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. I hope I gave you guys a laugh or two. If you want me to do more of these, say so in the comment section down below, and I'll do more as I'm able and up to it, because, like, I don't always feel really terrific. So at any rate, let me put some glare on for ya. Ta-da! Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Smash the thumbs up button if you like this video. That way it lets me know whether or not I should continue to make videos like this. Also, if you do like it, please share. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Love y'all. Peace.